Right. Should have some crafting and chit chat to do before I could attempt to do Doris again. Gosh, she's tough. This might be like the Mary episode where like the vast majority of the video is just me wailing on the boss and failing over and over again. Also, I've wrenched my shoulder, so reflexes are going to be even worse than normal. Oh well. Right, am I in my hideout? Yes, I am, which is not the house, it's the other hideout. Okay, what have I got? 2 regen serums. Ah, yes, I've got no bullets. That was the problem. And I was going to see if I can find some white phosphorus from the shopkeepers. But that doesn't really help if I make my gun really super duper, if I haven't got any bullets to shoot out of said gun. You can't craft them, I don't think. Which is a shame. You'd think that you would be able to, like, you know, combine black powder and bits of metal and something like that. I don't know. Who is banging on whatever? Oh, it's that guy. Right, I am going to go back to the hospital because there are shops over there. Come on, you told me I can't teleport across the river. Really? Yes, I can. Thank you.
It's locked, all right.
Huh. Gentlemen.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Something like that.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man.
I mean,
You were wise to be careful.
You're working
always
at the
been true
Pembroke
for
Hospital,
the vast
aren't you?
majority of the history of warfare,
That's
yeah.
a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
You think gay?
Are you
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital.
Can I convince
And,
him?
unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, nothing new, unfortunately.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Oswald.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I got an autosave.
Are you
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
That's not anything new either.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
Wait, I didn't give him his medication. Do you
Good
need his
evening.
medication?
Evening, Dr.
Oh,
Reed.
he's just turned around. No, it's fine.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Mr. Thatcher.
Oh, it's because I missed a hit. That's why. Actually got something wrong with him. That's a shame. Oh, where do I need to... What are you two up to? They're up to something. Where? Let's go find out. Oh, lads. Excuse me. Let me spy on the lads.
Sometimes you act like a real jerk, you know that?
Come on, Ozzy, don't be like that.
What, like what? Like someone who felt betrayed by the man he loves? Did you ever even try to find me? Rescue me?
Oh no. What do you need rescuing from, darling?
No, it's not like that. I wanted to. I was so afraid to leave the hospital, not to be seen with you.
We survived this shit together. That's all that matters. I know you did your best.
Expertise.
Fuck the war. Right?
Same, bro.
Fuck them all.
Fuck the war. Fuck them all.
Nice. And now I can just ask intrusive questions like, excuse me, gentlemen. Can I go in here now that they've opened the gate? No, I can't. The invisible wall remains, even if the... I'd be like, excuse me, lads. I know, in fact, that you are homosexual.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know.
Internalized homophobia.
I never thought I'd love a man.
It's a big mood.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy
Bright lights.
life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy.
Right.
It's all so new to me.
Encourage. Be encouraging. No. It's not good enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
Can I go and get
Take
Ozzy
care
to,
of
like,
yourself.
propose to you? I'm going to matchmake these lads properly. I mean, they don't need matchmaking, you know what
Good
I mean.
evening.
Evening,
I want to
Dr.
be
Reed.
happy. Smudges.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed
So
to say
aggressive.
it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said.
Gaze, that's fine.
Newton sees it differently.
Aw.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been
Hello.
straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the
I haven't yet,
beautiful thing
no.
we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck 'em all.
Okay, that's good.
Goodbye,
Now
Mr.
go and
Thatcher.
tell Newton.
Try to take care of yourself.
Tell us what is supportive of him. I don't know. Yeah,
Hello
that's the
again,
thing,
Mr.
isn't it? It's
Blight.
always
Good
just
evening,
about
Dr.
learning
Reed.
the patterns and stuff.
You doing your rounds as usual?
Fiddly though. Did I get anything else? No. Okay, fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr.
Yeah. The problem is I'm out of bullets, so I've come back to the Pembroke to like talk to all the shopkeepers and see if I can stock up before trying again. It's Clay. He's not doing anything. Oh, a letter. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm doing a whole load of shopping and then I'm going to go back and fight Doris again because I did not defeat her last time. But I desperately need to shop for stuff. Which is a bit annoying. Yeah. Hang on, Clay. I just saw him. Where has he gone? Is he? Oh, there he is. What are you on about, mate?
Hey, Doc.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage,
Allow
they
me
say.
to.
Well, I
Yeah.
found myself locked in one with a wild
I love that.
You mean
Jonathan's
your
just
wife
like,
keeps you on
his
your
questions
toes?
are so intrusive.
No, I
you
mean,
know?
we both have claws and we both love to bite.
You know she's like sleeping with someone else though.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
Well, they are
That
like gang
knife has
leaders.
always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Can I go and get it? Where is it?
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox. I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
I bet I find it really
A lucky
easily.
charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Stabby, stabby. Love to stabby.
I'll leave
stabby
you for now,
sometimes.
Mr. Cox.
Right, good. Extremely magically delicious, it's true. Milton, you sell guns.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes, by buying all the ammo.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
They're a
Sometimes
very
I think she may
functional
be
couple,
right.
despite being very
We should run
dysfunctional
away
people.
while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Nowhere. I'm sorry, my dude.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Right, I need... Oh, he's got a unique shotgun. Huh. It's hefty. Can I... Are you joking? You have 2 bullets. God. Right. All shotgun shells that he's got. Mini powder. These are not... Yeah, I was hoping for white phosphorus, and he doesn't have white phosphorus, does he? Well, that's fine. What have I got in my junk that he can have? Do you want to sell these forks? Yes! Sell all these forks. Excellent. Love it. Bracelets? It's not going to give me a very good price for that.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that cabinet.
Where is Thingamajig? Rakesh. Round the back over here. What up, my dude?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Indeedy.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Oh yeah, he does not sell guns. That's a shame. Gonna give me a better price for... No, doesn't look like it. It's the same price. Ah well, it's very irritating. Who needs medicating around here before I head off somewhere else? Strickland's got a headache. Tibbers has got a headache. Thelma's got a headache. Have I even got any headache medication? Treatments. Headaches. No. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm so sorry, my lads. You can just not have any help.
I'm quite busy.
Hello, darling. Have you got... Aha!
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Have you considered just, you know, being friends? I know it's
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
impossible to imagine. Still, No idea what... Strickland, you've got a headache. Poor boo.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I can't do anything about his headache. But...
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Well, have you considered maybe that you should be friends? For goodness sake, lads.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Honestly. Have I got anything else useful?
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, Doc.
How are you guys doing? Oh, I've got loads of things.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
That's a really selfish way of looking at it.
Extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Huh.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life.
Take
He
him
couldn't
on
help but
holiday or
dwell on
something.
such things.
I guess it's hard in wartime.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Baffling.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Huh.
Your determination is laudable, but you are in a state of denial, Mrs. Goswick. Your son has a very strong death wish.
How dare you talk to a mother like that? Talk to me like that.
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept this is a possibility.
No. I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care...
I would sue you to the ends of the
You have
earth.
no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
Oh, boo, that was not what she wanted to hear. Ah, well. Fair enough.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
She needed to, you know, I thought shouting at her would be a good idea.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
Really not.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Those I've already seen. That's not new. I don't know why I keep continually asking about his
I have
throat,
to go.
which is very weird. Because
Home with me.
I can't do anything about it. Right, headache medication. I can't. Ooh, cupboards. Cupboards.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Cupboards. None of these have got bullets in them though, which is what I actually need. Right, actually, you know what I could do? If I do one of the little local investigations, that might get some equipment out of that. That'd be good. And maybe some XP as well. Oh yeah, also Whitechapel's in a terrible state. Yoo-hoo. Lost. Right, okay, is it? Which building are we going for? Hello, grabbers! Aha! Is it this building? I don't know, but it's a building I can go into. It's always a good sign. Yes, so I've redeemed your thingy successfully, by the way, but I've not spent it yet. What was it you wanted me to get? It was Borderlands 2, right? Ooh, abandoned investment property, you say? Is this? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. People are attacking you. Oh no, let me assist. I don't know if this was the... I think this was not the quest I was looking for. Aha!
I have this. It's locked.
I will do that. Today is the 11th, isn't it? So I will do that straight away after this stream. Yeah. Guy's being attacked. No! Stop it! Please, let me take the stuff. Fine, whatever. Where's this guy? I'm here!
He's attacking me!
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Did I get them all? Yes, I think I did. Excuse me, sir. Ah, this is the guy with the hat. Who I saw his silhouette on the people page and hadn't worked out who he is.
Who are you?
It's all right,
you,
sir.
mate?
You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens would kill me.
What are you doing here? This
Oh,
place
he's
is not
terrible.
safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool,
Down
but
with
it's
Hickey.
mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants.
Oh, no.
Fucking savages, every
None
one
of
them.
this racism.
Now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious,
Should
you'll
not
be able to
offer
avoid
safety to...
savages.
What a prat. Fine. Interesting. Cadogan Bates. Excellent name.
More Braille.
Aha!
I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Absolutely. Interesting. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that I can find some ammunition. That's why I'm doing side quests, because I have all of 2 bullets, which is not really what I need for going into a big boss fight. So that is why I am here doing side quests instead of not that. Can I open this from this side? Yes, I can. Good. Chunky. Hang on, so wait, you're up to episode 8? You finished 8? You haven't seen 9 yet? Okay, good.
This is despicable.
Where's the staircase gone? There it is. Yeah. Oh, a letter. Petition letter. Oh no. Mr. Bates is... Oh no. He's a terrible landlord. Scum. Unfortunately. Well, unfortunately he gets to live because I'm doing a no-kill playthrough. But that's a terrible shame, as he probably deserves. Anyway, onwards. Yes, this wasn't the right building.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
This one. But yeah, so he's grown on you though, if it's Jammy. Jim fits Jimmy Jams. Absolutely. And then they look at each other with their big doe eyes, or like, yeah. Sober Francis is just, he's so good, and then drunk Francis is such a gremlin. It's like truly a man of two halves. Yeah, so I still haven't found the alleged building. Which building is it that I need to be hunting down? This is not a building I can go into. Ah, lads! Ow. You see, I don't get that. Okay, oh, for one thing, I've barely seen any of the seasons of Game of Thrones that Edmure is actually like in. But equally, like, I really like his character in the books, so I don't mind that he's a bit of a dingus. Sometimes your Uncle Ned is just... Steal the reports leading to Pembroke Hospital. Okay. I feel like the Pruin will know that I broke in and stole the reports. But maybe not. Maybe if I just murder everyone here, they won't know. Oop. Large box of pills. Okay, good. Yeah, I do need to be heading upstairs, so let's loot downstairs first. Yes! Bullets! Shells! This is what I was here for. Thank goodness. Rocking chair. Intriguing. Great hunt. Excuse me, no, I want to read that. Heaven's sake. Got a Pruin? No? Great hunt, here we go. This one. Hail to our fallen comrades. Oh no. Oh, so they think that the Brotherhood of St. Paul is a traitor, are traitors for not doing enough to eradicate the vampire menace or whatever. Interesting to know between the two of them. Ooh, used Pruin State is nowhere near as good as the one that I've got from Charlotte, right? Because I should have been able to get this earlier in the game. Yeah, probably. What have we got? Oh, Mr. McCullum. Vampire activity. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I wonder why not. Too many, like, high standards? Can't be that. He's been in everything else. He just didn't. Wait, hang, are we absolutely sure it wasn't? He didn't play like some. No. Oh. Huh. There's nobody else around here in terms of people to chat to, are there? Back across the bridge. Whoopsie daisies. Ooh. Big laggy moment. I don't see that so often. I didn't need to come upstairs. Let's head back downstairs. Thelma, where is she? She hangs out like. Oh. Also, if the cupboard's in here, respawned. No.
The daily routine.
You are not Thelma. You are not Thelma. You are not Thelma.
Less resignation and more determination.
Where the heck is she?
Wish I could say the same for the others.
Hang on, I've still got the
exhausted.
investigation tagged, right?
You're pushing yourself too hard. Don't
What are you two up to? Oh, there she is. Thelma.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
That's not good for you, but you know, whatever.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
You're
I'm
allowed
not
to
sure,
just
Doctor.
randomly fall in love with a dude.
I think we
you
have
know?
a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say
That's actually
you
a healthier
and Mr.
attitude to
Elwood
vampirism.
are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Have you considered that maybe you are the woman he needs if you could just, you know, like, get over yourself a bit?
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
Huh. Huh.
There is no hunt, and nobody is searching for you. You're no threat to this hospital, and you have my word you are perfectly safe.
That's
Your
incredibly
lies
sad.
demean you, Doctor.
You made a
Do
good.
you really
would have
expect
made
me
a
to
good
lower
high
my
sparrow.
guard? I know exactly who I am, and what I am dealing with.
For heaven's sake.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
I wish I could be sick
Elwood,
again.
can I point out that
Good evening,
she's
Mr.
Evening,
Smoochies? No.
Goodbye.
fair enough.
Disgust on every street corner.
Maybe would have made like a, I don't know, one of the... Actually, he could have been great as basically anybody in Game of Thrones. Like, I mean, I guess. Like, what the hell? You know, actually, you know who you should play? Oh no, but the thing is he dies really early, so like that would be a waste of him. But yeah, he'd be a great Arlen Pennytree in Dunk and Egg. But yeah, no, he just would be such a bit part. Wouldn't be worth it. I have new dialogue with Dr. Swansea available apparently. I should go up and do that as well. While I'm here. Can I tell Dr. Swansea that I'm hopelessly in love with Lady Ashbury? Or is it something less interesting than that? Oh, the Dunk and Egg books are the prequels to Game of Thrones. Well, yeah, I don't think... people keep talking about whether they're going to make a TV series, and, you know, whether they actually are is debatable. But hopefully one day.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease
is
Dunk
contagious. And Egg, yeah.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology.
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr.
Definitely
Reed.
worth reading, by the way.
Since this epidemic
Have
is
you
evidently
read A
linked
Song of
to
Ice
the
and Fire?
vampire curse,
Or you
we
just
must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our
That's a
current
great
primate.
name.
Maybe the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Fantastic, I'll go and find
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Good.
Thank you for your time, Edgar.
Nothing too interesting. I haven't got the cure for headaches, which is annoying because I would like to be able to cure all these people's headaches before they start to, you know, like, die. But whatever. I'm annoyed that I can't go in there. I want to snoop in their office. Yeah. Got him out of codeine as well. It's terrible. It's my stash box. There it is. Okay. We do now have a non-zero number of shotgun shells. That's good. I guess I should have another go at Doris then. What's in this box? Is that a box that I can open? No, it's a shame. What is that banging? Whoever is banging, stop it. Oh no, it's the prayer end of the next road. I need that. Are they banging on my door? Ah, no! Don't waste bullets on these guys. For fuck's sake. Oops. Ah, okay. Got some bags, that's alright. Business. Nothing useful. Right. Soup. I don't have enough of like a jump attack. That's what I like, you know, so I can drop down on them, you know. Munchies. Right. Did he drop anything? Did the other one drop anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. These guys are so tough. I love that his crucifix just like sticks. Box. Nothing useful. Okay, right, I opened the front door of the theatre on my way out last time, so hopefully I can just walk back in again. Yes. Alright, let's try this again. Though it does remind me that I need to watch Carnival Row, which is the one with Orlando Bloom and Thingy-Majig. What's her name? What the heck is her name? You know the one I mean. Anyway, yeah, I started watching it and then got bored, but actually the like scenario, the kind of fairies as underclass, is like too cool to not watch. Lady, do you mind? Yeah, that's the name. Son of a bitch. I know it's not pronounced bitch. It's just my dad always says it that way. It's I can't even make it to the boss. Stuck. If I die to this guy, I'm going to be really annoyed. Unbelievable. Right, I need to find some rats. This door actually... It's locked, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, have you watched Carnival Row, by the way? Do you have an opinion on the subject? Yes, here are the rats. I knew that there was some.
This is despicable.
Ratty, ratty, come back, sir. Need more ratties.
I cannot enter.
Excuse me. Oh, so it's like, Orlando Bloom plays like a policeman, but it's a sort of steampunky Victoriana type setting. But so you're kind of human-based British Empire analog type
I have this
society.
For blood.
And one of the neighbouring countries, I guess, sort of countries, geopolitical power, whatever, is a nation of, you know, fairies and other mythical creatures, minotaurs and centaurs and stuff. I just need to wait for these rats to keep respawning, I'm afraid. And they had a war
doing this
in the backstory that means that there's now a load of refugee fairies living in a human society where they are discriminated against, and so there's a serial killer on the loose who is targeting these fairies, and the human cops don't really give a toss except for Orlando Bloom, who's the one good cop who cares about the fairies, because Cara Delevingne is his ex-girlfriend and she is a fairy. It sounds stupid when I say that, but like, it's actually quite, you know, like it's very pleasing.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah. I enjoyed what bits of it I did watch, but then just kind of, it's on Amazon Prime. I think it's Amazon exclusive though, so. More ratties down here. No? Yes? Thought I saw a rat. No, okay. Right, go now. Let's have a go at this.
You killed my father! Prepare to on guard! I smell your fear. Touché! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of Shield. Ow. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Ow, bloody hell. Ah, shit! God damn it. Wait, hang on, what's Age of Resistance? Do I know that? Oh my god, have you really not got an autosave earlier than... Okay, fine, I'll just avoid those lads downstairs and try not...
I have this thirst for blood.
It's baffling that I only get those voice lines when eating rats. Like, anyway. Let's try this again.
Your blood will be mine! On guard! Behold, Kinsale, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Ow.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Ow! Oh my god, please do not.
Hear and obey, for your queen commands.
Oh, yeah.
My beloved.
Yeah. Ow! Please do not pin me in the corner. So nearly there. Are we there? Might be there. Yes, we're there.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Considered maybe
Will you
stop
spare me
spreading
then?
disease then.
Save this cadaverous carcass of mine.
I mean...
Does your heart beat a little faster now?
Yeah, I know. It's just
You fancy
having a
me
well-upgraded gun. That's all I need.
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she
She's
sweet
beautiful.
and tender?
Not
To me,
particularly.
yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Oh dear. Can we burn the theatre down? A dramatic moment of self-immolation. Because that's the best way to
Will
go.
I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Very dramatic, I love it.
Farewell, Doris.
Aww.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Sean?
McCullum.
Oh, McCullum. Okay.
How
The
strange
other
I seem
Irish.
to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that skull infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Interesting.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Right now! Yes, we have indeed got the objective escape from the theatre, which is probably... Is it burning down? I'm not sure.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
What sort of bits and bobs have we got here? Oh yes, Doris the Elder and Doris the Younger. And they're not the same person, and I should probably actually read that so I know what the hell was going on with them, but... I like that McCullum is like weirdly chill about me, you know. He knows that there are vampires just kicking around, but he's much more interested in dealing with the Skull than he is about dealing with the Aircon, despite the fact that, like, Skulls are created by Aircon. You can. That means absolutely nothing to me, so I guess I will find out as I go. Still going to be a couple more parts of this, though, I think. We're not quite at the end yet. At least a couple more parts. I don't really know.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I mean, do they? They're like, they fairly, like, chillaxedly just let you go. But I guess I will do as the game tells me and escape.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Maybe even, like, airborne contagion. Oh, okay, fair enough. If you think that best. Have a look-see at it. Nope, nothing else lootable around here. So, report to Lord Redgrave is my next objective. That's good to know. Get through this gate. No, that's
It's locked, all right.
That's annoying. Who's this guy? How's about now? Ow. That's what you don't, you know. Close enough.
Unleash! Unleash!
Oh yeah.
See it!
Hi. Who's the leech in question? There it is. Frick! God, that was so much damage. Lovely. What's in the box? Opium. It's codeine that I need, actually. Need to be on the lookout for.
I cannot enter.
I went the wrong way. I forgot I hadn't unlocked this door. That was weird. Thought I saw something glinting there. No, I completely imagined it. That I saw glinting though. Box. More box. More boxes. Ah, God, low screen. Please. Yeah, fair enough. I'll work out what settings are good for me, you know. Reduced head bob and all that good stuff. Hi, who the hell are you? It's just ow! Flippin' heck. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Blimey. Wowzers. Hang on, no, this is my house, isn't it? This one? No, next one. Yeah, I really must get around to opening that gate from the inside. That would be very clever of me. Charlotte's there. Oh yeah, you said that this guy has stuff that I might want, right? Also, can I just...
It's locked, all right.
Things? I like that he doesn't notice that I tried to steal it.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
What?
I may have a look at...
I don't want to buy rings from you. What the hell? I want to sell... Oh, I know, aren't they good? So good. Yeah, he's not going to give me better prices for these than... What's his face at the Pembroke? It's annoying. No, I wanted to buy...
Good evening.
What was it, phosphorus?
I may have a...
I don't necessarily need it anymore because of... That fight went relatively well, but... Oh yeah, codeine. How much is he selling codeine for? $15 dues. Good.
Please, sir. Whether you require something or not, I am happy to help.
Right. Let's report to Lord Redgrave. They're just so small and she looks so proud of them, you know. Mummy tortoise and baby tortoise. So good. I love seeing everybody playing Pokemon Snap though, the new Pokemon Snap. It just looks like such fun. In the most chill way, you know. It's just a game about taking photographs of Pokemon. Amazing. any loot respawned in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Mr.
Always a
Pebbleford.
pleasure to see you, sir.
He just has nothing to say. Actually, I think he's even got the same model as some of the lads upstairs, so clearly he's not, like, anything important in that sense. Anything respawned on his desk? Doesn't look like it. Basement. I went in last time. And it was nothing exciting. Hi, darling. What are you doing here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
I love my beautiful wife. Oh, she's mesmerized level 20, which is basically to say that you will never become high enough mesmerized level to attempt to mind control her. Like, I think that's not actually achievable in game. Nothing else I can steal in here? Doesn't look like it. Which one are you? Lord Finney.
Lord Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such an
Jogging along. Oops. Wrong cat. Where is he? Here he is. What up, nerd?
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute.
It's very cute that they call him Lancebearer.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire?
No, darling.
Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just... I'm not sure I'm ready to have another progeny after what happened with my sister.
The rebirth of Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the
do I not actually have a choice?
Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he's very rich,
he's about
that's
to
why.
die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
You're not a man, though.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Picked you because...
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Bullying my
How would
wife.
you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow and stop, but he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
This...
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Terrible. Can I not actually, like...
Understandably, you have...
No? Okay,
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Fine, whatever. Yeah, but I don't actually have a choice, it would seem.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'm not ready to become a father.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
I feel like we shouldn't be having this conversation
here. I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Who?
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me.
I mean,
lead him down the right
path. Not exactly gone down the right path his entire life, yeah.
For a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear.
Agree.
Please, be careful.
I love that they just haven't mopped up the blood that's all over the floor. I'm going to check in the basement, make sure there's no new clues or anything down there. Just in case. Doesn't look like it. Good, that's fine. Right, I should go and see. Actually, no. Okay, I've got a whole load of doctoring that I need to do, probably around Whitechapel mostly, so that they don't all flip out and go crazy. I have heard of it. I have not seen it, no. My taste tends not to skew towards comedies, unfortunately. I mean, like, yeah, I'm a fairly humorless person, which is very sad. But, oh, with the exception of Motherland, which is on the BBC, which is so good. So the guy who has the hat, where is he? No. This guy, Duggan, yeah, okay, so they've all got colds and fatigue that I need to go and heal because I can, before they all just drop dead. I should probably run back to the docks as well, actually, because they're not looking so hot either.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
You see, it works. Sounds really weird when you put it like that. Sire him. Anyway. Jogging on back to Whitechapel to do some doctoring and also maybe some silence. Wait a second, I just said I need to go and open that door from the inside. I'm going to go and open the door from the inside. Go the long way around. In.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Thanks, Charlotte. You're doing beautifully. This is the gate that I need to open. There we go.
Yeah. This is despicable.
Eat the other one. No, fine. Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk all the way back. It's gonna take me a little while to get to where I need to be for the next bit.
Lisa, see how he's dressed.
That was the wrong person to. Oh god. In this, you mean? No.
We cannot be defeated. Die, vermin!
Because no, I have a whole load of yeah, nowhere near maxing anything out. No, definitely not. Why do you ask? So I'm gonna fight the werewolf right now. it takes like proportionally more XP to get like, you know, so it's like 300 XP for the first couple of ranks of any given skill, then 600 for the next couple of ranks, and then you're up to the thousands. And it's like, it's yeah, it's very expensive. So the amount of XP I'm getting as a no-kill...
It's locked.
You're joking. Really? Okay. That's baffling. Unlock it from the other side. Yeah, doing a no-kill run, I don't think there actually is enough XP in the game to max everything out. Because you get a load of XP from killing people. Assuming that they're, you know, fully healthy and you've unlocked all their hits and stuff. By comparison, I'm quite underleveled to an equivalent point in the game who had been killing people. I mean, my weapons are probably close to maxed because crafting is not locked to XP, it's just locked to resources. So, got here? Blood as addiction. Oh yes, Usher Tall Tree. We gotta go and meet that guy at some point anyway. Let's see if we can find him. Weird that I had to go through a load screen here. Wait a second, that's now what did I just say those guys all had? It was fatigue, wasn't it? Cold and fatigue. How many have I got? 4 and 3. That should be fine. Okay, actually, have I got enough to make new regen serum? Yes, I have. Those. Good. Hope I went through the right door. Okay, I think I did. Imagine being the owner of www.bigfollows.com. It just sounds so dodgy. Ah, dear. Alrighty. Okay, I am in Whitechapel. I am here to fix people because everyone is horribly ill.
You again?
Yeah, me.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line
yeah,
between
that doesn't
pride
surprise.
and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication.
Yeah, I mean,
all right, I'll take it then.
Rocket's were
It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
very, like, temperamental and experimental
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
technology at the time. And
Joe,
stop
please.
arguing, you two.
Fancy
You never...
I probably
Do you need
fancy
help?
buying
To be
some.
honest. Really?
Stop being ill.
Right then.
These two keep
Show
getting
me what
ill.
you have.
It's just, was it phosphorus that I was going to look for? Don't think he's got it. Oh, opium though. Just a bit. Would be useful. But yeah, so the real life James was one of the first half dozen, I think, people to get the A1 grade certificate
Good
of,
evening, Mr. Whitaker.
from the Navy's gunnery school. Like, that's the
So,
highest rank you could get. So, like,
Are you still
he did know his
lost in
stuff.
your
Bless
rational
him.
delusions?
What is going on with you, my dude?
Tell me the reason why you despise Joseph Larrabee so much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his
Mr.
flock
Larrabee
to the
is
abyss
dead.
by disregarding the right path. God smote this man, for he doubted.
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in
Yeah.
punishment, my son? I am not
Gets
talking
his
about
snaps
the law
fingers.
of men.
Summoned.
I am talking about judgment from heaven.
I believe that we are, as men, our own judges, juries,
same.
and
It's a
executioners.
bit like upsetting. You can't
Armageddon is
even
upon us, Dr. Reed.
choose to agree
The
with
final battle where every soul will be weighed. I'm afraid yours will burn for a long time.
it. Thanks, dude. None of those are useful.
How is this?
Don't you hear that?
Everything is very bad.
Don't you?
Faith,
No doubt.
blessed be your...
Take medication.
I have heard.
Okay. Who else needed fixing? Swanborough I can't do because neuralgia is too fancy. Palmer. Oh yes, Mr. Bates. I'm not actually sure where he hangs out. He may not even be back yet. Because it takes them a while, people you rescue, to actually like show up where they're supposed to be. Near the car. There he is. Stop hanging out in the graveyard, you weirdo. You wouldn't have a cold if you did.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to...
That's not anything new. Anything new in here? No.
How is? I imagine we are all. Do you need?
It may be
wise.
I understand.
The nutrition.
There we go.
I'll leave.
To mind. I do quite like him. He's grandiose. Yeah, so Swanborough I can't do anything with because he has neuralgia, but I do still need to have him look at the rail that I found. I can't remember where Palmer hangs out.
It's locked, all right.
So it's still not worked out what this is for. And why I can get up here and then not get anywhere from here. Baffling. Wait, can I get up there? No. Fair enough. Yes. Swanborough lives over here. I feel like Palmer lives around. Can I unlock this? I don't know why it got locked. Really weird. So yeah, I can't get up there. There he is. What up, Mega Man?
Will be proud of me.
Will they?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy.
It's absolute dingus. He thinks he's so clever.
Do you need
for joining
assistance?
a gang.
Please. Feel it.
There you go.
Very funny.
Goodbye.
Right. Congrats on not dying. For the moment, anyway. Right, now I need to go to Swanborough.
There are so many people who could use my help here.
Shoshin, have you got anything useful to say?
Good evening.
Wang Shang.
Goodbye.
Baranovskis. Baffling. Why? I do not know how you get in there. Anyway. It doesn't matter. Have you guys got anything else
Good evening,
to
Doc.
say? Nope. Wow,
Goodbye,
I'm missing a whole load of hints for you. It surprises me. Anyway, onwards. Ow. Two of them? Pick the wrong one. Feed me, dude. Ow. Hey. Crap. Anyway. It's intriguing. I've not seen two vampires spawn together like that. Normally it's like one vampire plus a whole load of crewmen or whatever who are attacking him. Anyway, Swanborough's place is just over here on the left somewhere. Hopefully not too many people in the courtyard. What was that? That was just telling me to look at the poster. That's fine. Here he is.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed?
Yes,
Please
it's me.
come in.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days? What can I do for you, Doctor?
Read this thingy. That's nothing new. Anything new here? Nope.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this.
But who
really
did
found
write
a
it?
cure.
I would
Has
need
he not
more
signed it?
pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
Yeah, he has neurology.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough.
Which is annoying.
I'll
because
leave you
I
now.
can't heal that. We need the tier
What kind
3.
of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
An uncouth gentleman, that's who.
It's locked.
So yeah. Ooh. Note from Loretta. What have we got? An apology letter. Oh, that's so sad. So she's written a letter saying, all her apologies for making him go blind, maybe? But he can't read it because she's not written it in Braille.
Tell me.
So sad.
What can I do for you?
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Forgive her for... But what did she actually do, though?
Goodbye, Mr. Swan.
She test out her dodgy medication on you and, like, made you go blind or something. So that's not great.
How do you see?
God, why am I in combat? Who am I in combat with? What's happening? Ah! Please stop.
You're bleeding.
Ow! Flipping it. Well, it's my territory now, mate. It's weird being territorial. Like, you know, I know you're a vampire, but like, you're also just a man, you know? You don't need to like... What a weirdo. Anyway, yes, so... That's most of my Whitechapel people fixed, apart from Duggan, who I don't think is actually back home yet, so hopefully they won't completely fall into despair and ruin or whatever. Now I need to get some dogs, which is a long way around whichever way I go, so trundle through the cemetery, I guess. Can I jump down? No, you can't actually. Just gotta go the long way round. Yeah, a little bit of a shame there's no sort of fast travel between hideouts or something like that, but eh. So you're not got a friend with them? Normally there's two of them stationed here. Fair enough. Christmas pudding biscuit? At this time of year? Oh, I missed.
Crushed this beast. Fear no evil. We do the we cannot be leech. A leech. We have to stop it.
I don't know if I've got like stats somewhere that actually shows my kill count, but like I feel like if the number of able-bodied men in London joining the Guard of Pruitt is any like realistic number, I've killed a lot of people who were just like ordinary guys, you know? It's not very helpful. Huh. Well, I'm intrigued, I have to admit. Wow, I don't want to fight those guys. Where's this even go? Whose house is this? Ah! This guy's house, apparently. So have they got, like, raisins in and stuff? Or taste of brandy, or... This is not necessarily the way I intended to go. But, you know, sure, whatever. Is this in fact a dead end? I have. I've completely screwed myself over. No, hang on, wait, up. Soup. Oh, I know where we are. This is still not helpful, but... Oh, chocolate on top! Oh, no! I was enjoying the idea until you said that. Can I drop down there? No. This is not correct. Yeah, I'm going to the docks because everyone there is sick and I haven't treated them in ages, so... Yeah, that doesn't sound great, I have to admit. Like, if they were, you know, a really traditional tasting sort of tasting thing, you know, with like raisin flavoured, you know, tastes like Christmas pudding. But adding chocolate to it, that's baffling.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with some of this.
Oh, blimey. You're taking on a werewolf. What's that going for you?
Killing's all you to share.
Get a taste of this!
Well, they're not doing too badly, you know. Guess they've got guns. Yeah, they got him. Huh. I love how surprised they are when I bite them. Like, I'm a vampire, mate. What were you expecting? Healing at the docks. Where are we? We've got fatigue, cold, fatigue, 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 cold, fatigue, cold, cold. Okay, so I get at least 4 of each. At least fatigue and cold are the cheap cold ones. That's not so bad. Good. Did they deal with him? Oh, they did. Impressive.
Stupid beast!
Normally have quite a lot of difficulty with the blinker, so they just smashed it. Ow. Hang on, why don't I... What are you guys up to? Oh no, they're knocking on doors. Uh-oh. Ah! Occult. That's what I want. Beast Rage. No, oh god, I forgot it's got to do its full cooldown. Oh, stop it with the awful chemical dust. Okay, onwards. Excuse me, gentlemen. No. Oh, fine, whatever.
Away with you!
Oh, flute. Should probably check on Sean Hampton as well while I'm down here. Like, I turned him into a vampire and then just ditched him.
No rest for the wicked.
Ow, bollocks. No! God, stupid sizzling holy powers. I haven't yet, no. Like, so I got up to chapter, whatever chapter it is, chapter 4, that you mentioned is the point where it becomes available. But I didn't, like, find a watering can in my house or something like that that I've picked up as an item. But I've just not been back to check on it since that point. I'll go and tend to it at some point in this part. Yeah, I think I'll go and do a bunch of like dock side quests now rather than carrying on with the main plot. Yeah, and then we'll do the next part of the plot on Friday. Probably, anyway. I don't know, see how long it takes, what time we've got.
Crush the leech, boys!
How's it? Oh, blimey. Waking up mid-combat, basically.
All of you bloody leeches need
Stop it, mate. Absolute nuisance. Anyway, right. Maybe let's go the back way into the docks so I don't have to fight those lads. Meow. Whose house is this house? Wait a second, no, I have been in here before. This is this weird shop. I still don't know who actually lives here. Mr. Digby.
You again? What do you want?
This evil moustache.
Are you something like...
No, he's in a gang, darling.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die.
That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Have you heard?
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. And someone should remind him who really rules the docks.
What is not God? Incredible.
Do you need medical help?
Yeah, I do.
So you can sell them on the black market? Sorry. I'll only provide you with exactly what you need.
Fair enough, Dr. Reed. Don't cost me nothing to ask.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
And Mrs. Cox.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Have you considered maybe your
You
husband?
still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital.
He's still alive.
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
She really doesn't care. Anyway,
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money.
No, she does not. That's fine. No, medication.
Good evening,
that was what
Miss
I was
Hello
actually
again.
here for.
Can I offer you?
Giving out for free.
Perhaps I would. Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you. But don't expect me to owe you anything.
You absolutely
Goodbye,
should
Miss
owe me,
Cox.
but whatever. I think this guy's got local quests. What have we got around here? Docks quests. Oh yeah, Throckmorton. Should do that. Okay. Who else is around and needs healing? Serena's got a cold. Tom's got a cold. Well, that's not good.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for
Bartender
you?
with a cold. That makes like super spreader levels.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always.
Point me
Sabrina
towards
is a
the
brave
rapey
girl, but
bastards
she
that
can't
I
help
read.
feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you
I mean,
think
it's
this is
not
the
like,
last pub
yeah.
open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Do you
Your
think prison
imprisonment's in
changed you?
jail.
Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
I think you're a better man for not knowing whether you're a better man.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die, eventually.
Fair enough.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as
Star Wars
poverty and
reference?
fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Don't you feel threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I made peace with my violent
and
past,
criminal
Dr.
lad,
Reed.
so he knows what he's doing.
I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time, a proud wet boot boy.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why kicked out of the game?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Intriguing. Right, is that everything I've got unlocked about that? I can give him
You
his
lied
quest,
to me,
though.
Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Very sensible, but equally.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Anyway,
do you need any help?
Medication. Oh yeah, don't call him there. He's the one.
It would be a shame to taint the delicate
spreading everything.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Gross.
My customers and I, we all thank you.
Goodbye, Miss.
Icky. Sabrina. Sabrina's down here on the floor. Hi, babe.
Good evening, Miss.
No, I didn't mean Delaney. Do I have anything about him? Oh, okay.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good.
This dinner is just one
The
potato.
bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Well...
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No,
kind of
I believe we all
idealistic in
can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Hi, wait, so are you one of the communists?
Do you still see your comrades, then?
That were
Even if
in
you don't
the
agree
spat
with their
with the Wet Boot
methods
Boys?
anymore,
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Adorable. But now he's just
What do you
a
do
big
for a
drunk
living,
boy.
Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
But, like, how do you
Why do you
afford
drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a
I mean,
story.
yeah. Come on.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, A tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb.
Ah, yes.
Bomb that exploded and killed many people.
For Dawson and Dawson
Metal
factory,
and blood
right?
everywhere.
I think.
Shouts. Fire. Broken window of the shoe shop. The torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
He drank
It's
so
okay.
much to forget it that he forgot
If
it,
you ever
and now
find
he's
the
sad
place,
that he forgot
just
it.
Leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Oh, bless.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yep. The sad saint grabbed my soggy arse and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
You're not a wreck now.
Were you thankful for what he did for you?
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Absolutely not. Oh dear. Anyway, he's fine. In terms of medical stuff.
Do you have any...
I still sleep over there from time to time.
Goodbye,
I'll go and
Mr.
talk to
Delaney.
Sean in a minute. Sabrina, get up off the floor and have some medication.
You still working at this hour?
Oh.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job.
That's nice.
He didn't want me hearing
Full
about his past
disclosure.
from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
She's so sanguine.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
Don't feel so good if you have to know. I knew that keeping the bar open with the epidemic wasn't a good idea.
No,
Take
it was
this,
not.
it'll help. Perhaps you should think about closing the Turquoise Turtle for a while.
Tom always said we got to keep the doors open. But thank you, Doctor.
Oh,
Goodbye,
this
Miss
sniffling super spreaders all round. Ugh. Ugh. Mrs. Fishburne has fatigue. Can I get into her house? Also, where the hell is Throgmorton's stupid quest? Oh yeah, Rufus. You got anything new?
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
It's this little man. You know, he looks like his face is like aged
Heard anything
looking.
about...
I heard that Mr. Hampton has been very sick.
So
but
long,
he's
Rufus.
very small. You know,
Be careful.
It's like,
Take care.
it's the only way they used to make him a child is just have him be shorter than everyone else.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course. Dr. Reed. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
What worries you more than the epidemic, then, Mrs. Fishburne?
It's locked, all right.
What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
You can tell me about your sons and how they're weird. No, can't. That's fine.
Mrs. Fishburne,
I am afraid I am, Doctor.
then let me give you a prescription.
I thank
Yeah,
you for
be
your generosity,
drugified.
sir.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Miss...
Anything else in the house that I have not seen? Letters, diaries. Nope, we good. Okay, I gotta find her son. I don't know where he's kicking around. He'll be here somewhere. Whose house is this house?
It's locked.
Right, stars there, roosters there. They're not on the other side of the river, are they? There's... Can't remember where everybody hangs out. Ah, Mr. Woodbead.
Good evening, Mr. Woodbead.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
Have I got anything new about you? You think I do not? Nope.
Do you need my medical...
Unfortunately, yeah.
Nobody is immune to disease. There's no need to be ashamed of that.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Huzzah.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Right. Hang on, who have I not spoken to? Oh yeah, Nightingale. Can't remember. The Paxtons should be over at Sean's place. I'm not sure where Ichabod is. Oh, okay. Let's head off this way. No, that's not a proper door. I need that. I actually should swap weapons if I'm about to take on a full card. Oh yeah, I've got the saber. I hadn't even thought about that. I got that from beating thingy-majig. God's sake. There we go. Looks really silly to do my big bite animation on somebody so much bigger than me. Anyway, hilarious. Yeah, remarkable saber. It's fast. It's not as good as my hacksaw at the moment though, but that's because my hacksaw is very beautifully upgraded. Thud. Ah dear, there's Ichabod, okay, yep, good. That's the direction I'm heading in. Teleporting. Blinkers, they're very annoying. Did this guy not drop anything? No, okay. Ichabod, Ichabod, where is my man? This way, actually inside Sean's shelter. Okay, oh, here we go. Papers, what do we need? Posters, I need to stick them. Oh, I love the design on that, that's so good. Oh, that's so cute. What do I do with them? Oh, I can burn them or I can actually stick them up. Huh. I mean, he's bad at his job though, isn't he? Like, he's never actually faced a vampire. So I feel like maybe actually advertising that people should, you know, employ him to face vampires is a bad idea that will get him killed. I don't really know.
It's locked.
It's not a real note.
I know I promised you I'd make every...
Hello,
Glad
Lottie.
to see you again, Mr. Reed.
What is up with you, Lottie? Basically nothing, because I don't know anything about her. That's fine.
Do you
Have
need
a
my
fatigue
medical...
I can keep going, Dr. Reed.
But you shouldn't have
Of
to.
course you can, Miss Paxton. But I wouldn't recommend it. Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Thank you. Really.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Where's her sister? Don't know. Sure. Oh, we got to hit a prayer. Oh, okay. Lottie's written a little prayer. Praying for her mother and also praying
Yes,
for...
Doctor?
How are you doing, Sean?
Farewell, Sean. Take good care of your flock. And of yourself.
Oh, there's nothing I can do about him. He's just fine. Good. Yeah, no sign of Gertrude. Need to find Gertrude. Talk to Lottie again first, though. Oh, there she is.
Glad to see you again.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain
What?
and simple.
Okay, not
She
literally.
killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Well, that's intriguing. Right.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Giselle just walked past. Where's she gone? I just saw her. Bench. I just saw her. Where's she gone? Unbelievable. Oh, there she is. Where even is that? Inside? Yes, inside. She's got a pink hat. She's
You
very
again?
snazzy.
What do you want?
Giselle, I know you sleep at Shornhampton's shelter.
Yeah, we're in
What
it,
can you
babe.
tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, and to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Nothing wrong with giving yourself to the Lord. It's fine. Good for you.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologise.
Well, that's silly of you.
Well,
Fine. I think I picked the wrong choice there. Ooh. What are you up to? Ozzy? What's going on? Huh? Excuse me. Game, please. Let me do the eavesdropping. Oh, I need to stand upstairs. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna shout at each other.
For Christ's sake, get a grip! Look at yourself!
It's quite hard to do without a mirror. Can I borrow yours? Oh wait, we don't have a house.
Yes, we're poor, but there is work to do. Honest money waiting to be earned.
I had honest work before I was fired by those fascist pigs, remember? So let me drink in peace.
You were fired for the bottle, not for your political opinions. When will you realise that?
I mean, it could
Maybe
be both.
I do drink too much. And maybe it did cost me my job. But the struggle is real, and don't you dare undermine it.
Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, that's mean of me, but still. It's just. The struggle is real. Oh, another thing. What is this? Burned letter. Wet boot boy's coming. Oh no. Oh dear. The thing is feuding and bad. Cheers. Oh, tell me about your drinking.
Yeah. You again? What do you want?
tell me why there is such resentment between you and your sister, Lottie.
She recently fell under the sad saint's influence. Like she's an angel, and I'm the bad, drinking sister.
It can be both.
Lottie sees herself as an angel. What do you mean?
These days, Lottie feels compelled to help people and follow Sean Hampton's example. What does that make me look like?
It
Have
sounds
you
like
considered
you may
maybe
be jealous
you
of
should
your
do the
sister.
same?
Of course I am. It's me who fought for our family. It's me who got fired because I led these strikes. And now I'm the bad seed and she's the good angel.
Why would you be the bad sister?
I'm not a bad woman, you know. I'm tough. I get things done. But I have this rage. It makes me do things.
What kind of things?
I don't know, Dr. Reed. It's like, since I can't change this world, I'd rather destroy myself before the world destroys me.
That's not a great attitude, it must be said. Right, that's all of those.
Well, I'll
Go back
leave
to
you for
Lottie.
now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I'm gonna fix your issues.
Lost your horse, Governor? Or are you just out of your mind?
Like, I got more important things to be doing, like fixing the epidemic and vampire business, yeah, but also love being a nosy busybody. What? Oh, she was on the other side of the wall. She's right here. There we go.
Glad to see you again.
I didn't even leave the room. Anyway.
Lottie, your sister told me you are helping Sean Hampton's charities. Why are you so discreet about it?
I am just trying to do my best. Mr. Hampton deserves our support. These are bad times. We should all help each other.
Your sister seems annoyed by your attitude. Perhaps even jealous.
Life has been tough for Giselle, and she bears a grudge. But she is no different to me. She is just more depressed.
Why do you and your sister Giselle have such opposing views, Lottie?
Giselle whines she lost her job due to her unionist activities, which started her drinking. Truth is, she got fired because she's an alcoholic.
And you don't share your sister's views?
On the contrary, I totally believe that workers need to unite to fight. I just disagree with Giselle's hatred for all wealth and riches.
What do you mean?
I don't believe that you were an automatic arsehole because you were born into a good family.
Perhaps your sister's addiction to alcohol is the result of her despair, but not the cause.
Perhaps you're right. But I'm tired of her playing the outraged and martyred social fighter while I earn money for both of us.
Don't you think she wants to get better?
I believe she knows her alcoholism is a worry to me. And that's another reason why she continues to drink so much.
You think rehab doesn't exist yet?
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not
very
dangerous?
brave of you.
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Adorable. Sometimes you just need to flirt with a girl
Goodbye,
to make her
Miss
feel
Paxton.
better. Right, let's go and stick these posters up. Rather than burning them. Burning them seems mean. Like, if nothing else, it's gone to a lot of effort to have them printed. What? Oh no, this is where I would burn them, right? I could burn them. I'm not gonna burn them. Where do I stick them?
A vampire kills in utter silence.
Who's... Throggy, what are you doing on the floor?
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed!
Why is he sitting down? What a weirdo. It's cold.
Do you need my medic?
Actually,
Treating of...
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye.
I can't protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
Right, where do I need to actually stick these posters? Please stop making that horrible noise. One poster! Oh yeah, Rodney. He's a guy who I need to talk to as well.
This one's mine! I are here to stay!
Stop. Ow, please don't do that, mate.
Have faith!
No rest for the wicked.
Ow.
I'll kill it!
Ouch! Right, poster sticking place. Poster sticking places, here is one.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
It makes you a big nerd, is what it does. I mean, he already knew he was a big nerd. Who's winning? Oh, the Puritan one. Here is the poster board. Sticky uppy. Here's another one. Good. Is that all of them? No, one more? Somewhere. Maybe? need to tell him that I've done them. Oh wait, I missed one.
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
I think they're just very nicely designed posters. Also good enough reason to want people to see them. Snazzy. Good, he's not on the floor. Oh god. Okay, he's on the floor again. Babe, why? Are you ill? Like...
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed.
Yeah, nothing else new.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people?
I mean, he is actively helping,
I consider myself
though, but, like,
the discreet
you're not.
protector of these men and women.
I guess.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
I feel like you could, you know, help more helpfully than just...
Goodbye.
Whatever.
And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh, bless him.
Protect the whole city.
He tried. Right, okay, I need to find Rodney and Enid and Martin, but there we go, here's Rodney. He's on the floor as well! Babe, get up!
Good evening,
Please
sir.
get a chair.
I'm glad to see you safe.
I am not safe. I should never have come back here. My life is in danger. I know it.
You're much safer here than in that contaminated area.
Bullets kill people quicker than diseases and epidemics, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End docks only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their revenge on me one way or another.
You poor thing.
What can you tell me
Yeah,
about
he like
the
murdered
locals?
someone by accident.
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out.
Are they not?
But for me, the real boss around there was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round there knew Jack. He was a rock. A mountain, even. He feared nothing.
That's possibly a bad thing in the sense that when you have no fear, you get into trouble.
Your friend Jack has something to do with you fleeing to the contaminated area where I found you. I want to know more.
Jack is dead. That's all you need to know. Dead because of me. So much violence. So much sorrow. All of that because I refused to be insulted again.
No man can predict the exact outcome of his actions. It's the curse we have to live with. We can only gamble and do what we think is best.
Perhaps you're right. The district was doomed before I was born. But I cannot stop myself thinking that Jack died for me.
Why do you say that?
After I killed that gang member, the Wet Boot Boy suspected Jack. And being loyal and all, he did not refute the accusation.
And then they killed him.
The death of your friend has affected you deeply, hasn't it?
Jack Gillingham was the real deal. He believed we could change the world if we were united and focused enough. And he brought out the best in each of us.
Lads.
You're right. He died to save you. That alone gives me an idea of the kind of man he was.
He was the bravest. And no one dares to say openly that he got killed by those bastards.
Your
How
friend's
about we,
plan was audacious, if not reckless. No one stands up by themselves to a gang like the Wet Boot Boys.
How dare you say that? You never met him.
You are not going to spend the rest of your life hiding, Rodney. What are you planning to do?
Honestly, I have no idea. How am I supposed to live while so many have suffered because of me?
Only you can answer that question. But one thing is certain. Since you owe Jack your life, I think it's fair to live it in a way that would make him proud.
That's the kind of thing Jack could have said,
Huzzah.
Dr. Reed. Thank you for that. I believe you're a good guy too.
Thanks, dude.
Do you need help, Mr. Grader?
Death by disease or...
Well,
medication.
I have nothing to stop the bullets, but this should make you feel better.
You have a strange sense of humor, Dr. Reed. But thanks anyway.
You're welcome, my lad.
Do you have recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he kept on helping people, but I tried to stay away from his shelter. I don't feel safe there.
Huh.
Goodbye,
I
Mr.
wonder why
Grader.
not.
Take care.
I mean, as far as I know, Sean hasn't been eating anybody. Mr. Nightingale. Oh god. Okay, no, just taking a while to load. It's fine. Oh, really taking a while to load. Huh. A bit temperamental today.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
But you're young and you're a man, why not? Weirdo.
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Well, maybe you should help
Young man,
with that.
do you require medical attention?
I don't like asking for help, but I don't want to be one of those poor sods dying in the streets.
There's
Good
no
attitude.
shame in asking for help, especially when you are in desperate need of it. Here, take this. You should recover in no time.
Thank you, I suppose.
You suppose.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Are your prices better than the guys? Not particularly. Get rid of them though because they are clogging up me. Aww. So cute. Right, is Enid, she is fine, that's good. Is that everybody in the docks cured then? Oh, it is. Hell yeah, look at that. These guys I can't fix because they have headaches, which I don't know how to fix. Oh yeah, I didn't find Mr. Bates, but it's fine. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, I am going to head back. What's there? Zoom out. Out. Game. Out. There we go. It's the most convenient place to leave off. So I can start the next part in a sensible place. I've got a hideout around here, haven't I? Somewhere? Oh, no. Just go around in a big loop because I got myself lost. Excellent. This is the way I meant to go. Yep, there we are. Wait, can I go to Lady Ashbury's house? Ah! Flipperneck! Hi! Yes, see you then. I'm not going to do much exciting stuff for the rest of this one, I think. Maybe a couple more side quests. Some crafting, maybe. But yes, have a good week, and I will see you on Friday. I am out of bullets again. Not good. Bye. let's have a look at this saber. What have we got going on here? So we can have increased damage, or use stamina and then put some blood absorption on it. Need more handle parts. Well, I'll definitely put blood absorption on it because that's always the best thing to have on a melee weapon. Reduce stamina cost. Still not doing as much damage as my hacksaw, but it would at the top rank, wouldn't it? Interesting. Very interesting. You are going to give it a go. Let's have a look-see. If nothing else, it sounds cool, doesn't it? Remarkable saber. Shing. And I will sleep now because you can see how everyone else copes with mist. Is that just increasing damage? Yeah, damage up, that's all. Yet more damage. Oh, that's interesting. So it's area up. Damage down. But more... But also gets bleed on them. That's very intriguing. I can't actually afford to have either of them, but... can I afford the next rank of rage? I could... Oh, wait, was that one? No, hang on. Cooldown none. That can't be cooldown none, that'll be insane. Oh, cost none. No, it was. It's just more damage. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to keep the XP in hand so that I can upgrade Shadow Mist more. Okay, everybody else healing up in... Good. So the Docs has gone back up to healthy. Pembroke still at healthy. Whitechapel back up to serious. Hell yeah, that's good. West End unchanged. Lovely. Whoopsie daisies. Just respawned. Okay, the saber looks cool though, doesn't it? Look-see at my other little side quests around here. What have we got? Search for the thieves. Oh. Actually, no. Gravediggers. Gravediggers sounds like a good idea because that's across the... all the way across the river to Southwark, isn't it? Yes, it is. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea because that's too far away. Right. Where actually is Giselle's quest going to take me? Bottom corner. Sure, I can do that. Seems not too far. bombing site. Ah, that is in Southwark as well. Okay, good. Lost necklace over on the other bank. Right, okay, well, Giselle's one's the most convenient in that case. Yeah, so I need to be on the lookout for handle parts to increase my sabers and street badasses. Oh. Ow. Ow, I'm on fire! Do not do that, you... Oh, absolutely. Munchies. Well, he didn't drop anything over there. Rude. Okay. Where are we heading? Thinking maybe up there? Is that where we need to be?
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned.
Aha!
I should investigate further.
Did I just... I did, I just put Shadow Mist on myself.
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
No! Rude of them. Okay, and the other little quest was... this one, Seymour's one. Actually, that's not as close as I thought it might be. I could probably go back via Giselle and drop off her cash first. This is the shadow dash. Use the... oh god. Get more of these loading screens. Unbelievable. I'm trying to work out which is the faster way to get around. Scooting with my little scoot, or the equivalent distance, but...
Get them weapons ready! Quick fire!
Stop stabbing me, you prick.
You're mine! Shit! Have no fear, brothers!
God's sake. Stop it.
God walks with...
God walks with you. Does he? That's nice. There we go. Blimey. Oh, somebody dropped something in the street. It glinted. No, it was just a puddle. That was weird. Oh god, just took out that barrel. I do love things with destructible physics, but there's also like, some things are too destructible, you know? Like if you crashed into a barrel, it would not just disintegrate into a million pieces. Giselle, where are you? I've got your money back. So she's got a headache. Why have you got a headache, you silly cow?
Worries me. Perhaps Sean knows something about him.
You again?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money, too?
Yeah.
Yes. Here it is. They thought they could
wonder why
finance
I've got
their
the option to
activities
keep
with
it.
it.
Is
I
it
never
just
thought
for
a
selfish
man like
reasons?
you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck
No,
those
I'm gonna keep it.
bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine.
Fellow
He was
commie.
killed recently.
Lads.
Do you have recent...
The place is...
Wait, so I can ask her about Jack?
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Aww.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
That's so sad.
Well, I'll...
Thanks, babe. Right, okay. Nothing new to talk to Lottie about. Right, let's go and see if I can find Seymour's necklace. Mr. Throckmorton.
Fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Let's just try not to anger the full god who lives in that warehouse. There we go. Did Mr. Woodby give me a quest? I think I rescued him from something, but like... Yeah, here he is. Oh, I have, yeah, succeeded, and that was all I needed to do. Oh, apparently it's just somewhere around here? Oh, good grief, okay. Wasn't paying enough attention to the quest that I don't know, like, where he would have dropped it.
I hope I live long enough to see it.
I cannot enter.
Ooh, what have we got up here? We got letters, notes, lore? No, but I can just steal stuff from the safe.
You cannot see me now, Mum.
Go back in Sister Dr. Swansea's room right at the beginning of the game. I don't think there's actually anything else in here, right? No, it doesn't look like it.
Not long ago.
Okay,
this
where...
would have given me a
Are they
laugh.
stupid or something?
Where would the
I've never
necklace
been to
be?
India.
Where would the necklace be?
So few.
I got like... It's the wrong sort of lore. Got a quest item that's like... No, otherwise can't go
With the
through all of
epidemic,
that.
no one dares go outside.
Just wander around, I guess. Oh, page of a diary. Oh no, Brina! Sabrina! How dare you feel sad and not beautiful? Because you are beautiful and you should not be
Plenty
sad.
of time to plan the future.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while. Even Dyson has stopped coming in every night.
Incredible.
Pubs become right peaceful, don't you think?
Seymour did used to be a regular, so like he could have dropped his necklace in the pub. Yeah, not sure. I feel like Rufus.
He's still working at this hour.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together.
Matchmaker
People will talk,
extraordinaire,
won't they?
Dr. Reed.
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Just feel like you should just smooch his anyway.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Can I tell Tom to smooch his you? Tom, smooch his her.
Welcome back, Doc.
Smoochies.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like
So
her too.
ominous.
I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Oh. Have you considered more smoochies?
Have you got...
It's still there.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Do more smoochies. It will cheer both of you up. Okay, no sign of Seymour's necklace round here. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Rufus has become fatigued. You fool boy. Take more medication. Oh my god, just... So many of the people in the docks do this sitting down animation. It's really weird.
Evening, Ruth.
Evening, Mr.
Yeah, I can't accuse him of...
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring.
I don't have
I'll see
run
you
out of fatigue medication. Oopsie daisies.
Call this the bad part.
Okay. So I could wander into Stella's house and see if it's there. Don't know if it's... Can't get into this house.
It's locked, all right.
Can't do it by teleporting.
I love to gaze at the stars.
You nerd.
The fog's been hiding them of late.
Seymour.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not got any deals.
Do you require... I don't...
And is it your...
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Good. Okay. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Did he? It's not the one that's like under the bridge here or something. I don't remember. So I've got this whole area to search in. It's like, I don't know whereabouts in that area I'm supposed to be searching. Oh well. Oh, I acquired bullets for no well-explained reason. Always love extra bullets. Really nice if he could, you know, remind me of where he dropped the thing.
Hypocrites, all of them.
Yeah! What the hell is that noise? Did I step on a rat? Oh my god, that made me jump. I've got a safe house up here. Did I know I had a safe house up here? I don't know if I did, you know. Huh. I must have done, because it's not said new safe house unlocked, but... weird. Yeah, I made that weird squatching noise again. I have no idea. Must be an audio glitch. Spooky. Anyway, yeah, I'm not finding it very obvious where the thing might be, so I will call it a day here. Next time we will start off with heading to Temple, which is where the clock wants me to go. It's on the other side of the map though, so. But yes, next time, Friday afternoon. Same as normal. Links to my YouTube where everything's archived are in my Twitch bio. I hope you can check that out if you've missed earlier parts or anything else like that. But yeah, next time on Friday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!